Now this is the final lesson and video. Okay, now we're done. Look, this is my result, and ta-da, and I'm ready to finish. So I'm eventually made it slightly denser, so I had to braid it denser. So let's see, I have this one twist, so it's like twist one, twist two. So you need to make two movements here. Okay, so 1, 2, and then you join. So basically the same, but just one more move. Not one, but then two moves, and then you're done. And let's see, I'm finished here, and I'm ready to finish up this headband. What do I need to do? I need to somehow close these loops. How do I do that? Watch me carefully. I'm going to be using the most simple way to do that. If you know something different, something more sophisticated and complicated, please be welcome. But I'm showing you the easiest way to do this. Now, let's move on. I am making my first purl, and then with my second needle in the left hand, I take this loop and I pass it over the second loop like that. Then I knit. Now I have 2 on my needle. I do the same movement. I pass it over like that. Once again, purl, and then inside like that. I knit and do the same here. Look, eventually I get the braid that I need. Now let's go. We do the same with every loop, and this is how we close the open loops. You can do basically the same with a hook, but if I have the possibility not to use any other instrument, I don't do this. But in this case, that's it. This is the result. Well, we're still gonna need the hook, but just slightly later. Now I'm closing all of them. You can double the speed. Oh, whoa. This happens sometimes. Don't worry. All you need to do is you need to place back it on your needle and do this. So let's see, this is our last loop, and I purl it like that, and I close it, and that's it. We're done. We can cut the yarn. Let's leave a long tail here because we need to join the two parts with a hook. A rather long, I would say like some 50 centimeters or something. Now, this is it. We have this loop here, and we're gonna need it for our hook joining. Now, this is the final result. Of course, you might still have the tails like that. Well, let's hide these tails with the help of a yarn needle. I will show you how I do this. So this is what I'm doing. I insert the yarn inside of my needle like that, and then watch me carefully. I'm gonna zoom it in, and so minding the fact that this is the left side, well, it's not going to be facing and it's not going to be facing the world. All right, so I take my yarn, and this is where it comes out, and I insert my yarn like that into the next loop, and I'm trying to do it like this, you see. Then I twist my needle and I insert it again into the next one. and then again 3 times, and I pull the yarn. Then once again into this 4th one and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And I pull the yarn. 2 more times is enough. 2 or 3, like that. And you pull the yarn, you stretch it a little bit, and you cut it. The excess of it, you don't need it, and you cut it. Like that. And now we do the same with any other yarn tails that you might still be having. And you will actually have some of them, because remember we had the 3 parts we were joining. That's why it's obvious that you might be still having some. So look, we have this other side, okay, and we start working into it. So I do 1, you might be doing it the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, up until it's comfortable for you, like that. And so on. Look, again, it's enough. I stretch it. It's not absolutely invisible, but still not that much visible, well, considering the fact that it's the left side. Now, this is our right side. You decide which side is right. I usually take the side with less tails to hide. Here I don't have any. So this is our right side. This is the left side. So I'm looking at the left side, right? So, and I join, this is the right side. Sorry, so the right side, we need the right side. And this is how I join my 2 parts. This one is slightly wider because here is where we started the row. That's why we will have to stretch it, just slightly stretch it. Now I'm taking the hook. I would probably take hook number 3. I'm taking hook number 3. It's 5 US sizes and Japanese sizes and 3. Now look, I still have my loop here, and I'm gonna use it. So now we need to work loop to loop. So if it's the initial one, I still need to find the initial one here, like this. And I pull the yarn inside, like that. Now I need to find, see, some of them, the pearl ones, are hiding inside. So I work somewhere inside. It's 2. And I find the pearl inside here as well. And I work in it like that. And now I have 3 on the hook, and I work through all of them with a slip stitch. With a slip stitch. Sorry, I'm kind of having this extra. Now I'm working into this knit, and I'm looking for the knit the same here, like the second one, like that. And I'm joining them with the help of a slip stitch. Well, this hook is probably too small. Okay, next one. I have the pearl. I turn my work and I see it. Here it is. And then I see the next one here, and I work in it. And then I pull the yarn and I slip stitch, like that. Then I move on with the next one, and here was the next one, like that, and of course I joined them with a slip stitch. So I move until the end of both sides. All right, so like that, and like that, and so on. You're joining the two parts right until the end, and I see you here. Now it's the end of this row, and I find the last one, and I find the last one here. It can be the top of it or the middle of it. That's it. Look, we're done. And I make one more slip stitch, and this is the tail that I've got left. Now look, this is how it looks for now. It looks like this. It looks like this from the inside. But after you wash it, it will not be that visible. Okay? This is how it looks. So it will not be that visible. And of course we need to hide this tail. So what we do, we take our yarn needle and you can hide it inside here. Just through here. Won't be visible, and after you wash it, it will blend in the rest of the yarn. Okay, just try not to. Let's cut it, and that's it. Now we're done. Congratulations, we're done. This is how it looks, and I'm happy you were with me. See you in the next lessons.